Baseball coming your way from American Family Field in Milwaukee. Today it's the rubber match in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Now into the box, Hoi-Jun Park. He will lead this one off today. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away.
First pitch, 111.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The next 0-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Wong has it, and that's out number one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I'm going to keep an eye on Bryan Reynolds. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Rodolfo Castro. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up is Bryan Reynolds. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Yelich has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Will Crow, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And stepping in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. High in the air down the right field line. Chavis is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
Batting third. The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Now to bat, Narvaez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. Hey. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that's through for a hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Hunter Renfroe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Narvaez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, beautiful dive. Got him. Oh. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Man, what a play right there. I love that athleticism, giving up your body for the team, gets dirty, gets up and shows off a rocket arm.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. As it's grounded sharply to first. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Greg Allen.
And now in the box, Greg Allen. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So now here is Willie Adames. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch of the AB now. Pro isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 7, the first baseman,
And now here is Michael Brasso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Heading out toward shallow right. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Will move to the 3rd with no score. The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 away here to begin the 3rd.
the catcher, Jamie Ritchie.
Now to the plate, here is Jamie Ritchie. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Hit back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And he is in there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now at the plate is Tucupita Marcano. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. Up next, Hoi-Jun Park. He's set, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. In now the Brewers DH, David Dahl. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
David Dahl.
Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
And now Lorenzo Cain. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Pops this one up. Marcotte is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hot shot on the ground is short. Adames picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and there are 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Chavis, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
No ball.
But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that one yanked just foul. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Wong. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
The catcher.
Next, it'll be Narvaez, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but it holds up. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Ben Gamel. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Gamel used to hold a roster spot with the Brewers. He was a waiver claim earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Greg Allen. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Next up, Yoshi Tsutsugo flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Jamie Ritchie. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Really, a double.
First delivery to him.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And the pitch. Popped him up. Park will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Third baseman number 2, Luis Urias.
Now it'll be Luis Urias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Brasso digging in at the plate as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And set to go is the third baseman, Tyler Marcotte. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batter, second baseman, Park.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jun Park. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Wong moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in will be Rodolfo Castro. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Swing and a little tapper.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Opposite field to left. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still no score. Striding forward now is the DH, David Dahl. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Designated hitter, David Dahl.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And the Brewers kick off the inning with a bang here. It's a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first one of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Colton Wong will stand in. Lifted down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
King leads off second with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Colton Wong is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And here's Christian Yelich now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Stepping in now, Narvaez.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Next to be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Reined in, and he's safe. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Down the third baseline.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Michael Chavis. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ben Gamble. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now back, designated hitter, Greg Allen.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Greg Allen. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swinging a soft liner. Way to get dirty. A big-time glove work, but no chance to turn it into an out, and the tying run is aborted first.
The first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. High and deep to left center field. Kane going back to the track. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Willie Adames. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 2, Luis.
So the next to bat will be Luis Urias. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
So next to bat will be Michael Brasso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball
Count
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Stepping up is Jamie Ritchie. He flew out in his last debut. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the eighth inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw gets him, two down. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Hoijun Park. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. The second time today he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Colton Wong now. And that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Now at the plate here is Narvaez, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command, so even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Zach Thompson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He grounded out last time up. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
At the plate, Willie Adames as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Set to get underway, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Renfroe is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Popped him up. Narvaez is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Michael Chavis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adrian Hauser takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Will Crow is charged with the loss after 7 1/3 of very strong work. Devin Williams works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this
Mm-hmm.